Welcome back. I'm here with my mom, Kathy,
Hello.
for another discussion. And today's topic is going to be simplifying life and kind of how decluttering has simplified different aspects of our lives besides just the stuff.
It has.
It really has.
It really has.
We're going to start with some specific topics. One is how simplifying our home simplified our daily life. And you were just mentioning to me about your clothing.
Oh, yes, definitely. I don't have a capsule wardrobe, but I have really decluttered my clothes. I only have the things I like to wear, 10 winter and 10 summer blouses that I wear regularly. But what I used to do, I had so much clothes that I would never get rid of. I'd feel responsible to go back and pick out things that I don't wear any longer so I could justify keeping them. And I would try on all these blouses, and I finally find one. Then I'd have to find pants that would go with it. And I had different colors of pants. And when I was ready to go, I'd look in the mirror and I go, "Oh, you look horrible. No wonder you don't wear that blouse." And then I'd hang it back up, and I'd probably do it again a couple months later, and I would not get rid of anything. But now I just, what color do I want to wear? Pink, blue, black, and I just pick something out and put it on, and it fits nice. And I've whittled it down to just what I like. So it's really helped me a lot.
And that helps simplify your daily life in the way of now you don't have to spend 30 minutes or an hour trying to pick out an outfit that you waste your time.
When I was done, I had clothes all over the floor. Then I had to stop and hang everything up again and put it back in the I really don't wear side. It's just get rid of it, simplify, and it's really saved me a lot of time.
I've done that with my clothing as well. I call it almost like a uniform. I have the shirts that I really, really love, and I end up buying 5 or 6 in that style, but different colors.
Oh, I do too.
And the great thing about that is maybe this isn't the outfit that I would choose to go to a party or something, but these are my daily outfits. I can pick the shirt, and I know it goes with the pants, and then it's easy. I can get ready in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I don't dare get any odd color pants anymore. I have blue jeans, black jeans, 1 pair of black dressy pants, and then I have, of course, my white pants for the summer. I wear white pants, white shorts.
You used to have every color in the rainbow of pants.
I know.
Teal.
Yeah.
Purple.
And then I'd get flowered pants and things, I simplified it.
Sometimes that's fun once in a while.
Yes.
But I agree. It is way harder to make those really out there one-off pieces work with everything in your wardrobe.
Yes.
And people notice when you wear those crazy pants more often.
Ooh, you have your striped pants on today.
You can get away with wearing jeans over and over and over, but if you wear flowered pants, people are going to know that's the lady with the flowered pants.
Yeah, they go, "Remember we went out the day you wore your flowered pants?" That's what we did.
Less time spent searching for things.
Okay, yeah, I have a good example of that. My husband just said, "Where did I put my tablet?" And he goes, "You probably put it in the garage." And I said, "I wouldn't touch your tablet, and just go back and think of where you would put it if you had to put it away right now." So he goes up there, opens up his desk drawer. "Oh, here it is." I go, "Okay." So we don't have too much stuff. It wouldn't be all different places. Just really think about it. I think your mind gets simplified along with your stuff, and it becomes
easier to find stuff.
Yes, it is.
Right. I think so. Yeah. And it's easier to come up with systems to organize your things, to find the things if you have less to deal with.
Right.
One thing that when we were decluttering our home way back before we moved into the house we have now, I set up a system for my husband, which was just a bin where he could put all of his daily items.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
His keys, his phone, his sunglasses, his hat, just a basket that he could throw everything in. Because before that, it was so difficult for him, and same with me too, but this really pops in my head, is he didn't have a particular place to put
He could never find his keys. "Where's my sunglasses?" Ooh,
and it delays you when you can't find your keys and you're ready to go. So by just coming up with that one little bin and area he had just for him to put his things, it simplified everything and saved him so much time.
And you know what it does too is it teaches the person who wasn't used to doing that, putting things in the same place every time and having a place for everything. A lot of people aren't raised that way, but you were. So,
I was raised that way.
And he wasn't. So you taught him, and now he does. He knows where his stuff is.
It makes it way easier.
And the kids, you've taught them to do that.
And we're working with the kids. Every day I work with the kids. I say, just put your backpack in the same spot every day.
Yeah.
Put your lunchbox in the same spot, because that's going to make it easier the next day when you get up and you are rushing to school. Where's my backpack? You know, it's in that spot where you designated it.
Yeah.
So that decluttering in that sense really helps with the daily life.
It allows for that.
Next topic with this is what we stopped buying after decluttering. And there are so many things that we started thinking differently about after we spent 6 months decluttering our home and going through everything. The last thing I wanted to do was go out and purchase a whole bunch of stuff to refill our house. Decluttering in general helps you to think that way, because you've spent so much energy, time making your house more organized and getting rid of all the clutter. The last thing you want to do is fill it all up again.
And it's easy to do. It just happens. You just go out and you buy one thing, another thing. Oh, that's pretty. And then all of a sudden you got all the stuff all back again.
And you have to change your spending habits. We had to really think about where our money was going and not do those simple impulse little buys that it may seem like nothing at the time, like the $5 Target section, which I don't do ever anymore. But back in the day when I first started decluttering, sometimes I would go to the dollar section or the $5 section, find cute little things for the kids and think, oh, well, it's so cheap and it's fun. But next thing you know, that stuff just adds up real quick and you got a whole big pile of junk that you don't really need. Right. And that saves you a lot of money not to do that as well.
It does save money, yes.
And I know you changed a lot of that way of thinking, like running out and grabbing the kids like a t-shirt that was themed.
I know, I quit. When I saw that a lot of the stuff I was buying them was ending up in the thrift store, I thought, I'm not doing this anymore. That's one way to teach your parent to quit buying your kids stuff, is let them see it's going to the thrift store. Like, well, I just got that. Well, quit doing it.
And that was not meant to be mean.
I know,
it was just, oh, the kids aren't playing with this anymore.
Right.
We're going to get rid of it.
And then I just think about it. It's like, well, there's no point. And now I have that mentality. There's no point in buying them anything. Like for Levi's birthday, he got 3 gifts. Two were from the thrift store, and one I bought him a little Brio train, and he loves it. And he has 3 gifts for his whole birthday.
And he was so happy.
He was so happy. He got a chocolate cake. I baked a chocolate cake. It was wonderful. Nothing extravagant. We sang happy birthday to him. He got to blow out the candles, and that was simple, and he was happy.
And he loved it, and we all had a good time.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because even though he got those 3 gifts, those are the 3 things that he's currently playing with.
Right.
All day now since his birthday. Every day he's playing with those things. Yeah, imagine if he had got 20 things.
Oh, I know.
He wouldn't be able to really enjoy it.
Well, then you have to put everything on the shelves and they never see them, or you have to have somebody work with them. So you really pick up something that's really good for that person that they can really use, and don't get too many. It's quality.
Yes.
And
another thing that I know changed for me, and I feel looking at the way you live, it's changed for you too, which is not buying a ton of stock up type things that you don't think you'll actually go through. So I want to be really clear with this, because I always sometimes get comments where people say, oh, why would you not stock up on things because you get a better deal, like toilet paper and paper towels and things like that. Those things we do. We purchase in bulk and we know we're going to use them. So I do buy those in bulk to save money. But what I stopped buying in bulk are things that I'm unsure of, maybe a new product or something that would take us so long to go through. Like, it's not worth the shelf space.
Like at Costco, the deodorant I started using, they had 3 for a deal. So I bought 3, and then I stopped liking it after the first one. And now I've got 2 more that I just paid a lot of money for these things.
Yes.
So yeah, you've got to really be careful how you spend in bulk.
And if I know 100% we're going to go through the items, toilet paper is an excellent example. We are for sure going to go through that toilet paper no matter what. But other things like the deodorant and things that you're just not 100, and 50% sure that you're going to use it, then I tried not to buy it in bulk, because for one, it takes up so much room storage wise in your house. Yeah. And the other thing is, if you aren't going to go through it, it just ends up being a total waste of money.
Right. And that's what I've decided now that we're decluttering to downsize. As I use stuff in the garage, I've just told myself I'm not buying anything until we move, or else just buy small quantities if we actually run out. But we never would run out of things. Oatmeal, I got these big giant things of oatmeal, and today I had to switch the bags. I go, I'm not buying any because we don't need a big giant thing of oatmeal.
At least not until you
not
move.
until we move and we see how much space we have.
Another thing I stopped buying were impulse buys. So you're out at the store and you just see a little gadget and think, oh, maybe that would work for us. I know now not to do that because odds are we won't actually use it. I try not to buy duplicate items. I try to go through my home first to see if I already have something that I could use.
Oh, yeah.
And I also try not to buy just in case items, which kind of is the same thing as the bulk buying. But, you know, just not too much of that. Now, we still have emergency items. We still have canned food. We still have all those things that you would maybe need for an emergency. But I'm not buying those kind of one-off items that you don't really need. So one thing that pops in my head is just like kids themed t-shirts that they might only wear for just let's say like Valentine's Day, something like that. We've stopped doing those kind of things.
Right, that's better.
Do you have other things that you've thought of that you might have stopped shopping for?
Well, we have 3 bathrooms in this house, so I would buy cleaning supplies for each one, and then I look at it and I'm like, I could walk that spray squirter to the next bathroom, but I put them all together and I got it down to just a couple, and I quit buying them. Every time I go to Target, it's like, oh, I need a Clorox, whatever, shower cleaner. And it adds up. And I look and I have no space for that. So I quit doing that. And we figure out what we actually have instead of just buying without knowing.
And we did a video a few years ago where you had in your garage a whole white shelf. It was all cleaning supplies.
All cleaning supplies.
And we went through all that. We took it all down. And I remember you had stuff that was really old that you were never using because you just didn't like it or it smelled too much, or I forget what the reasons were, but it was really old. And so that's just a case of you have stuff and maybe you didn't like using it or it didn't work that well, but you keep it and move it to the side and then you keep buying more. So I think you changed that a lot.
Yeah, and I simplified that. Over there also in the garage, I had like every kind of thing you could use to wash and wax your car, which I never do. And that had to be like 15, 20 years old. And I keep looking, well, I might need this wash or this something. So we got rid of all that.
Because you go and get your car washed if it really needs it.
Right.
Or waxed if it really needs it.
Right.
I mean, at this age, you're not really out there waxing your car.
But I never used it anyway. I don't know if it was a gift or something, but I had to keep them. It was all this whole set of car cleaning things that, tire shine and dash shine and just like probably 10 bottles of one brand.
And I think that's a really good point is as you start decluttering your home and simplifying your life too, you realize, okay, I've never used this stuff. I'm never going to. So there's no point in keeping it.
Yeah. But you look at it and go, yeah, but it's cost a lot of money, or somebody gave it to me and it's worth something. Maybe I could sell it on eBay. Throw it away or give it away. Too much storage can lead to too much clutter.
That's the next
topic. That's how you say it.
So my parents have more room in this home, in the garage, a lot of storage opportunities, I would call it.
Yes.
Even more than our house.
Yeah.
Because your garage is quite big. You have a 3-car garage.
Yes.
And there's a lot of areas for storage.
A lot of shelves.
Filled. Bins. And this topic is kind of interesting because I think a lot of people don't think about this. Like if you have more storage, you don't have to do this, but a lot of people do. You fill the amount that you have.
Oh, yeah.
You have a space, so you think, let's fill it. Yeah. And I know there were plenty of times where we were decluttering and you would say to me, I might as well keep this because we have the room.
I know. Like we just decluttered 2 complete sets of luggage and we still have enough luggage to travel. And I don't know why we kept buying it and keeping it. It was, we may have used it once or twice or never, I don't know. But now we just have what we need. But 2 complete, one goes in the other one, like 3 sizes.
They all enter
a maroon one and a blue one. They're gone. But yeah, because we had the space, I just moved stuff over and kept it just in case,
And also there were times where with even the home decor, seasonal decor stuff, I would say, oh, why don't you declutter this? Well, we have the space. I might want to use it next year. I'm not sure. And so, you would just
like, what's one more bin?
Yeah, what's one more bin? We have the area, we have the space.
Yeah.
But and you did have the space, and it wasn't like in your way or anything. But at the same time, it's still taking up mental clutter.
That's what I was just thinking. Mentally, you think about it. And then when you do, like, say, Christmas, then you got to bring all of them down. You got to go through them all. And you end up keeping them again because you have room and stuff you never use.
But you're not using it.
No, it's just, it's a mental declutter when you have too much space.
I agree.
Yeah.
And now that you guys know you're going to be downsizing or trying to downsize, I think you in particular are thinking so differently now.
Oh, I know.
You say, well, we won't have the space for it, so it's got to go.
Right. Well, because really, there's no place to put it. If we go from 4 bedrooms to 3 and everything,
yeah, you will have way less space.
We'll have one office to share, so we don't need 2 printers.
One less bathroom, and smaller garage. Everything will be smaller, so there will just be less space for stuff.
That's our goal.
And in the last video where we went through the garage, we were able to declutter some of the Easter decorations. And some of the fall decorations, and then they both fit into the one bin. Yes. So we were able to get rid of a whole entire bin where, again, if you have the space, you would have just said, oh, let's just keep it, just keep it separate and keep it this and that. But then when you go and look at all this in your garage, it's just, you think, oh, I have to deal with that someday.
Yeah, like, what's up there? What is all that?
Some strategies, if you do have a lot of storage space in your house, but you don't want all the clutter, is just to limit how much you're going to keep of a specific item. So I know I did this with my Christmas decorations. I said, I'm going to have 2 bins and that's it. So anything that does not fit in those 2 bins, we're done. We're not going to buy anymore, and we're not going to, get any more. And if I do have something that comes in, we're going to have to reevaluate what we have and get rid of some. So I think setting limits is huge. Yeah. Going through things regularly, like I do with you guys and show on the videos, is just revisiting the area over and over again and saying, okay, just because you have the space, let's see though, are you really using it? And that's how we've been able to declutter tons of your Christmas decorations through the years and the
linen closet. Doing that every time I look. We take stuff out because I realized the last year or 2, I haven't used those things.
Yes. So. And that applies not only in the garage, the linen closets, and there's so many other areas, your clothes, your shoes, everything. Just because you have the storage, if you're not using it, it really does help with the mental block and mental, clutter to get rid of and deal with those items. Just because you have the space does not mean that it doesn't weigh on you mentally.
Oh yeah, it does. I think so.
Part of simplifying life with decluttering is actually simplifying the decluttering process as well and not feeling rushed. There's really no time limit when you're decluttering your house. In most cases, you have all the time. You can just do it slowly when you have the time, when you feel up for it. And I know there's a lot of advice out there on kind of how to declutter really fast and make decisions quickly, which is good in some circumstances. But I really like decluttering slowly, just paying attention to what I'm wearing, what I'm not wearing, what I'm using, not using, all those things. And I feel like when you declutter a little slower, it can actually help you to declutter more and get rid of more than just the quick decisions.
Right. You can think it out.
You can think it out. You can actually take your time. And you can even try to use the item, like you said, try to wear the clothes and, okay, I don't like it, I'm going to get rid of it now. And you don't have to feel rushed all the time and stressed out. And some ways you can do that too is just pick a day and say, okay, for 30 minutes, I'm going to work on this one area. Maybe it's just your shoes or just the junk drawer or the kids' closet. Yeah, that's just one spot.
That's what I did because we had started on the photos recently. And so I had the few books I was still going to go through. So the last couple of days while I'm watching TV, I took the book out, put it on a little table, pulled all the pictures out, threw half of them away, wrote on them. And I just did that at my own leisure. And then I did it 3 different books over the last couple of days. Yeah. Yeah. So there's no rush.
And the nice thing about that is you're actually making it enjoyable.
Yeah. I know. I'm looking like, where's the next one? I want to go through.
Yeah. It's more enjoyable. It's not like this thing you dread. And I know a lot of people talk about that. Oh, I dread decluttering. but you can make it more enjoyable by just slowing down. And you're able to watch TV. Maybe some people aren't. I know sometimes I talk about, try to avoid distractions, but in that case, you were able to do it easily because you were taking them all out. It wasn't something that you had to really focus on. So yeah, make it enjoyable. I know for me, it's easier to come up with a specific task. Like I'll go into my kids' room and I'll say, I'm just going to go through the toys in this one area, like the bins, and just only go through those, dump them out and sort, and then get rid of the ones I don't see them playing with. If I were to think about decluttering and going through their whole entire room in one day, like all the clothes, all the toys, everything, that now becomes overwhelming and it becomes a chore in my head. So just simplifying it, setting a time limit, maybe 15, 20 minutes, or a specific day, and make it enjoyable however you can.
Yeah, make it fun.
We were playing that game with the tchotchkes and the sentimental items.
Do I remember where this came from? No. Throw it away. Why do I have this rock? I don't know. Throw it away.
Sentimental rocks is what my husband keeps all the time from different places. This is how we have simplified life through decluttering, all the benefits that we've found through simplifying.
It's way better. I just feel overall more comfortable and under control of my own life and house.
And your house looks wonderful right now. After all of this cleaning out and staging and everything, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
I walk in here saying, wow, it looks so clean and clutter-free. It just looks like a show home.
Yeah. Hey, buy it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. If you're new here, you can hit the subscribe button to join the channel. And we have new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And you can join our email list for notifications on videos. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.